Hey everyone, how's it going? So, yeah, more than halfway, just running down on the tail end. Um, don't really have any news for you guys today. Nothing's really changed, but I wanted to talk briefly about something that I've learned about Korea and Korean culture just while being here. So a couple days ago, when the internet was down, I was watching the TV here, and I was watching a great movie, um, Quentin Tarantino's masterpiece, Django Unchained. And I was watching it, and it was on TV, so it was, obviously very well censored. Um, and I want to talk about the censorship because it was really interesting what I was seeing and hearing. Um, so the first thing that I noticed is that anytime one of the white characters said "mother effer," um, they would like cut out the sound. All right, no sound. Can't say that on TV. Okay, but anytime one of the slaves, like with their accent, said like "mother," they would totally let that fly. Like it did not register to the censor that they were saying a bad word, and they were dropping f bombs all over the place on TV, but in like the Southern Creole accent, which I found to be pretty hilarious. Um, they also censored out all the blood. It's a Tarantino movie, so it's like there's gonna be a lot of blood, a lot of violence, and they censored most, like pretty much all of that out. But not only did they censor out the blood and the violence, but um, every time somebody put a cigarette to their lips, they blurred it. It went blurry. I had no idea what was up with that, but like literally, it's standing here like cigarette, no problem, blurred. Whether it was a pipe, a cigarette, a cigar, if they were smoking anything, and again, like they could hold it, no problem. As soon as it hit their lips, blur it out. They did not want the audience to see them smoking the thing that was in their hand. Uh, I don't know why. I don't know where this comes from. Anything about this. If you know, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I talked to Christine. I asked Christine about it. She said, I don't know. It's just always been that way. Um, yeah, just something about they just don't want people seeing cigarettes in people's lips. Um, all right. I guess they're afraid that people will see it on TV and be like, look at that cigarette in those lips. I wish I had a cigarette in my lips. And then they go out and smoke more, and the nation dies of cancer. Could be. I don't know. But I think it might actually have the opposite effect. I think people are stimulated. I think the blurriness intrigues them. They see people like, oh, cigarette go into the mouth. What? Blur. What's happening? What's going on there? I have to know what that looks like. And they'll actually go out and buy more cigarettes because they're so intrigued. Like, what do they not want me to see? They're hiding something from us, and I want to know what it is, so I'm going to find out for myself. And they do. And they go buy cigarettes and smoke them and die of cancer, heart disease, or their teeth fall out and their wife leaves them. I don't know. But all I know is that I want to find out more about this and find out what cultural effects this has on society. Interesting. But I'm not entirely surprised. I was watching Return of the King on TV. I think this was like day 2 or day 3, and the part where, oh gosh, the internet's gonna get so mad at me because I can't remember this girl's name. She's the Princess of Rohan. Like, so there's that. And for those of you saying like if you're on the internet and just saying like you just don't remember her name because she's a female character. No, I also don't remember her dad's name, the King of Rohan. So there. I'm also not sure of the beast that she, spoiler alert, kills. I think it's a wraith being ridden by a Death Eater. Yeah, that sounds right. She chops its head off, and they blur like the headless neck. They blur that out. They don't want you to see the inside of this not dragon's neck, which I think is hilarious because I understand like no, that's graphic. It's like headless, but it's not graphic because it's not a real thing. It's not real. It's just I mean basically it in the movie it looks like a tuna steak, and they blurred it out like it's like literally it's just if you've seen any raw meat, that's what it looks like. But as far as like the actual thing, it's not real. It's a mythical creature. I hope so. Yeah, that is. So I'm just learning things about the censorship in this country. Or actually, okay, no, I'm not learning things yet. I am observing things, but I would like to learn things about it. So if you know, pass it on to me. Otherwise, just yeah, leave a like and love keep up the prayers and encouragement. Bye.